We have a special today because we have to invite up the CEO of Tradeify. We're up 1,000. Whoa, we're cooking with gas. 110 points in 12 minutes, baby. For free.
382 or that 236 level, because actually it's called the GP to GP.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
You guys want some sauce from an OG right now?
The level that I'm looking for here is now a new high.
I want to ask you,
how do you draw it?
Oh, here, look at that. Look at this. Look, they're fibbing it out. Look, you got
So how do you draw it?
Welcome back to the Big Daddy Morning Show. It's your boy, Big Daddy Max. I'm with the one and only Lama Red Pajama. It's Monday. It's early, and we have a special today because we have to invite up the CEO of Tradeify, Mr. Brett Simba. Brett Simba, one of the longest in the game. He has been around since 2016 or 17. He is the CEO of the fastest growing #1 prop firm in the game that has never denied a single payout, the godfather of straight to funding, the Fibonacci king, maybe.
OG.
We'll let you two hash it out. Guys, give it up for Brett Simba.
Hey, thanks for having me. How's everybody doing? How we doing?
Coach, we are doing hella good. It is Monday morning, baby. How was your weekend?
Good, man. How about you?
It was great. It was one of those weekends with family that felt long in the new house. Everyone came to check it out. We had a great time, celebrated. It was nice. It was really nice. 9:30 in the morning, guys. We are now live. The market is ripping. We are up 220 bucks. And I have to say this for all of my students that learned Future Strat number 4. What if I told you there was a prop firm out there with no denied payouts? You'd probably say, Max, you're crazy. Every one of these prop firms is out to get you. But that's not true. Tradeify is leading the industry with 0 denied payouts. How do they do it? Well, first off, they got simple rules, a clear dashboard so you know exactly where your trading journey is at any given point, and the top software in the game to help process your payout faster than anybody. Be serious, be consistent. If you want to level up with a prop firm, level up with Tradeify. You got this sauce for free during a class on Friday where I told you all to go long Sunday night at 8 p.m. And so statistics and math, guys, congratulations for everyone that did that.
What a
super
rip.
Great job.
Straight rip overnight.
You guys know, especially my students, if we break something here very shortly, fuck it, I'm going to tell you. If we go above the previous day's highs, and we confirm with maybe a break and retest or something, I'm basically going to YOLO along for the rest of the day. We'll see what happens, but we'll see what happens. But I like the long a lot, and we'll play it by ear.
Yeah, I like the long. I'm going to get long in the 70s if it holds there, and I'll hold that for the day with you probably.
Now, I want to talk about something real interesting. All right, Brett. Lama to me, I can say this confidently, draws the best fibs I've ever seen from a trader. And now I'm telling you that because you're the one that used to teach all my people about fibs. You were the golden pocket boy. You were the king of that was your trading style, and it's nasty. And we have a lot of fib naysayers and haters, but Brett's golden pocket is really good sauce, right? But the Lama's got some shit, and it's unbelievable.
You're gonna have to buy the course there, Brett.
No, but Brett, hold on. I want to hear Brett talk about his golden pocket sauce because it is. Here we go. Hold on.
I'll show you mine. So does it switch tabs? Yeah, it does. Right now, while I'm in a drawdown here. So
the long is looking hella good right now. I am liking it. Now, Brett, can you do me a favor? Can you kind of tell me about this 20% consistency rule? Does that mean, hold on, let me just give you the math equation.
Am I doing the fib
if my highest day is $1,000, that means my lowest day has to be a minimum of $200 to be accepted for the payout.
Whatever your biggest day is, times it by 5. Consistency means 20% or more of your profit cannot come from one day, right? So if your biggest day just look at it like your biggest day is 20%. Right. So how do I get 4 more 20%? Well, that's 5 days of your biggest day, right? Because 100% divided by 20 is 5. So all you do is your biggest day. All you do.
I like this long. Hold on. Hold on, baby.
I'm
Here we
already in
go.
the long. And
I'm
fucking
rocking.
ripping.
I'm going to trim out of some cons right here. The straight to fundeds, we're up 1,000 on the straight to fundeds, and we're cruising. We're cooking with gas. We're cooking with gas on the long. We are fucking rolling. The first Treasy entry, we're up 40 points. We're up 40 points. And if you got straight to funded with me about 2 hours ago, that means this is cash. Cash, baby. Now, Brett, how long do I have to do this? I currently haven't lost in 101 days.
Wow.
I have shown a green account every single day for 101 straight days. Cash accounts. I have cash accounts, and now I have funded accounts that I just traded a couple. Look at this. Here we go. You guys want to see it? Here's the long. Here's the account numbers. We do this every day. There's the long. I'm up 290 to 270. I'm up about 1350 on my straight to fundeds on day one, and I am logging off my straight to fundeds. I told you guys I purchased those bad boys. And
jumped in at 22.
Bro, to be honest with you, so look. I just bought those accounts for $437. I just made $270. Their funded cash account, their funded accounts. All I need to do is this half size for the 4 more days, and I make all my money back. It's already an ROI. Is that correct? Right? And it's only what?
So the rules. So you can actually
look at this long. Oh my god!
Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah, that long printed. I was in at 22. I didn't trade all 5 accounts. I only traded 2. I kind of bitched out.
I traded all 5. I'm not even horsing around. I traded all 5. That long was insane. Keep holding the long, guys. I told you this. Where's my students at? Where's my fucking students at? You guys should be in the long from Sunday night. I told you guys, bro. I literally told you the Future Strat 4 is a game changer you did not know you needed. And you want to know how I know? Because I YOLO'd long on Friday, baby. We getting paid over here, chat. We getting paid. Look at that rocket ship. You ever seen the Hulk flex his wee-wee?
Little Hulk peen. You just got a Hulk peen.
A little Hulky. So YOLOs are all looking good. The YOLO account is up 48% today. I'm taking profit. Llama, bang. Big Daddy Max does not lose. He does not lose.
There it is, Max.
All right, guys, if you're in this long, that is absolutely ripping 90, 100 points. Do me a solid here. Take a little profit and let's show our guest, the CEO of Tradeify. Let's show him a little something. What do we call this? What's up, everybody? Big Daddy Max here. Imagine if we simplified trading for you to where blue means up and purple means down. Well, that is what the quantum shift indicator does. If you're not going to do one and done like Big Daddy Max preaches and you want to scalp all day long, at least be smart and use the quantum shift indicator. Simplify your trading and be successful today.
I'm holding until 250.
Profit, roll call. Let me see those motherfucking profits for free, baby.
There's nothing like a green dildo at 9:30. There's really nothing.
Profit, roll call.
That's Logan up 10 bands on the pro accounts.
10,000. We got 520. We got 826. We got a little 700 there. We got 282, 485, 410 going 3 times. We got a little 151, 477, 747. We got a little 780, 440, 480, 645, 4100, 796, 1050, 278, 273, 314, 197, 742. Passed my first funded account, Queenie. Congratulations, Queenie. Just passed your first funded account. Just buy a straight to sim, baby. You don't even got to worry about that no more. Here we go. 165, 165, 700 on 6 micros. 285, 25, 15, 30 on the Tradeify accounts. That's what I'm talking about, baby. On the Tradeify accounts. 500, 440. All right. We get it. Keep showing them the profits. This is what we do 100% for free every single day for entertainment purposes only, guys. Remember, we're not financial advisors. This is for entertainment purposes only. 1700, just passed my challenge. Very nice, guys. Congratulations to everybody.
Fully out at 53. It's 53. I'm fully out of position. Yep.
I'm a base hit.
1,700 I just made off that.
I'm a base hit trader. I don't need thousands of dollars on accounts. I don't need any of that. What I need is consistency. All I need is consistency. And for trading straight to sim funded with 20%, that's all you need. That's all you need to succeed is consistency. Yeah. Nice. Look at those Llama entries. Gorgeous. That's it. That is it. Woo. Great job, everybody. Huge. Great job. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, Coach, I call
no?
Brett Coach, by the way. If it slips out, guys, just know Brett is Coach. Coach is Brett. I call him Coach because 3 years ago, he taught 3 or 4 years ago, he taught me how to play League of Legends, and I was calling him Coach, and so we started calling each other Coach. So if it slips out, that's who I'm referring to.
The funniest thing is like the first time playing League. I don't know if I think they changed her now, but like I feel like the champion, everyone just goes is like, all right, just play Ash. You just gotta click and
pullback might happen here.
But I'm so stoked right now. I can't believe how everything I talked about on Friday came to fruition with the students. I mean, I'm not honestly shocked because I'm fucking the greatest trader in the world, but unbelievable. Do I need a buffer on this account? Okay,
so let's go over the rules. So you're on the, what are you on, the 150K?
I buy 150Ks straight to funded.
So I mean, I don't know if you want to pull it up, but you could even just like pull up your dashboard. Nothing's really crazy there, or I can pull it up.
You can pull up my dashboard.
Yeah. So I'll walk through it for you. So our dashboard at this time does not update in real time. It does update at the end of the day. Looking to have that. This is why we needed to move to the new infrastructure. Also, I think we'll have a real time update feature in like 45 days. Within 45 days. So
in 45 days, you guys are gonna have real time updates. So like the trade I just took is gonna be on the board.
Yeah. So it'll say profit here, how much you made. So that, what was it, 290, and then 1 out of 7 will be here. Right. I'll show you guys. We'll just go pull up the help center. It's the easiest way. You go to payout. This is the one reason that we've been able to, wow, we just pushed again to new highs.
Look at this long.
I see us going to 255, bro. I just kind of
I'll try to go speed run on this so we can get back to the chart.
I think we're gonna eliminate the entire down move from Friday, but that's my opinion. All right, go ahead. All
right, I'll speed run it real quick. So anyway, one of the biggest reasons we've grown so well is you can literally go on our help center and there's no bullshit that's not on the help center that's in the agreement when you sign, right? It literally tells you exactly how to get a payout. Everything that's on our help center and on our FAQs is what the firm has, right? There's no hidden rules. There's no secret payout denial rules, right? None of that bullshit. And that's part of the reason why I think people like us. So anyway, you look here, you can scroll down, you see the profit goal table, right? So for instance, you guys got the 150K accounts, right? So your first payout, your goal is 9,000. However, right, your second one is 4,500. Your third one's only 3,000. So this is basically saying to you, for instance, you guys are building up, $9,000, and when you take a payout, you'll still, let's just say you hit it perfectly on the head, right? You take you can take a $3,000 payout from that. You'll still have 6,000 left, right? You only need to get to 4,500 more to get a payout. So a little bit more than that goal that you had before, right?
Just passed 2 Tradeify 50Ks. Let's go. Yeah. Congratulations, a student, baby. Let's go.
But yeah, so basically we reward you for being consistent and doing well, because a lot of people, they're just gambling on that first time, right? So we want to reward the traders who are taking it serious. So if you're taking it serious, those second and third payouts, we nearly cut them in half, for most of these, for the bigger accounts, from 6 to 3, 9 to 4.5. And then the third payout, we cut it even more. So basically it's rewarding you for being consistent and being good, because we want you to have easier goals when you get towards that live account, which is daily payouts.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anybody can throw questions in the chat. I can do a speed run of questions on the accounts too. I know
it's all good. It's all really
have the chat open.
It's all real important stuff to know. The chat's just posting profits.
Yeah, they're all having fun. We're long and strong. They're just
that's really good shit. Pass to the fund. Yeah, everyone's getting paid right now. So it's a great morning.
News trading.
We had 1,700. We had 1,800 people here a couple of minutes ago. We're down to 17. That means they're logging off with their profits for the day. I also like to think the other Discord owners that are here to follow our entertainment, they're also logging. Yeah. They're also preaching what I preach. So that's good for them. That's really good. Brett, all right, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You guys are growing at a pace unheard of, right? I mean, are you got a good handle on the ship? Look at this breakout. Here we go, chat. If you're here, I know you love the orb as much as I do. And that's why we came out with the max options trading orb indicator with a little bit of max sauce so you can get the best entry possible. Check out the max options trading orb indicator today. My first entry was 110 points ago. 110 points in 12 minutes, baby. 112 points for free. Let's go. Damn, Brett, you might need to come back.
Listen, can we have picked a better day? There's nothing like a fucking day where it just goes.
Absolute face ripper.
As long as you're
it's
in.
the best
As long
thing.
as you're in, right?
It's the best thing. Now I am
Yeah.
pissed because I closed my YOLO 8 minutes ago, and that would have been up another $3,000. But I'm a puss. We all know
All
that.
good,
So
all good.
we all know I got weak ass hands. I got weak hands. Brett has diamond hands. Lama, diamond hands. These guys can hold a trade. Now, what is it about you fib traders that you just get so much confluence in holding trades to these next levels? I gotta know, because I've considered
believe in the
I've
levels.
considered adding maybe coming up with an I'm developing a strategy. I don't want to give up too much, but like an orb style fib, right? That can give key zones for holding on the breakouts and such. And I want it to be very mathematically tuned in. But you guys have diamond hands. How did the fibs give you so much confidence to hold like that?
For me, the fib levels are literally like the algo levels. And another thing that I think a lot of people try to like downplay is there's people who say like, this is my R to R on a trade, right? They say like, I have a 3-to-1 R to R, right? So they're saying like, I'm going to make 300 and I'm not going to risk more than 100. If they take $100 profit, that wasn't a 3-to-1 trade, right? It was just a 1-to-1. So you have to be able to like follow your rules of the R to R. And I think the fibs have that best balance, because if you catch that golden pocket area, if you're just riding it even to like the 50% retracement, that's already a 2-to-1. Anything up from there is 3-to-1 plus, mostly. You know, it depends on the trade typically, but for the most part, it almost always is, right? I don't know how you trade it, Llama, but you know, you're always looking at like a massive multiple of at least 2 to 3 R to, not massive, but good multiple of 2.5 to 3 R to R on a trade. And that 382 or that 236 level is almost always going to be that perfect target, because actually it's called the GP to GP. I don't know if that's how you show it too, but
hold on.
Golden pocket.
Coach.
Yeah.
Coach, can you show us?
Yeah. So like for instance,
you guys want some sauce?
Pull it up.
You guys want some sauce from an OG right now? You guys want some real sauce from an OG?
Let's say that I did take this short here, right? Like, so let's say the candlesticks went, you know, whatever, something like this, and then here. So now the level that I'm looking for here is now a new high, right? So now it's a new high. So then I'm going to then draw from the high to the low, from the low to the high, right? So let's say that it went up here, right? And my target is going to be back down in this golden pocket range, right? So this is what I call like the GP to GP type thing, right? If you look at it though, that 236 is the golden pot, like in that range, it's the same level. So again, I don't know, a little bit confusing. I don't know if you have a better way to explain it, Llama, but the 236 is the golden pocket of the previous one, if that makes sense. So like, you know, you're drawing it from the bottom.
No, you take it from level to level. So
yeah, like this. You
really,
can see if I'm looking
it,
to short here, right? This 236 is the new golden pocket.
Right, exactly. For the 7-8. Okay, so what I do, and I'm pretty sure like nobody does this, is I got rid of every single level on my fib except for the 236 and the 786. So I don't like to hesitate or double think when I'm at the 382 or the 0.5 or the 618 or the 707. I ignore all those fucking levels and I don't care about them, and that's why I believe in my levels. And I catch such big ass my smallest trade is going to be like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4.
Oh,
I catch 1 to 10s, 1 to 15s, 1 to 20s on the regular.
Sure. You're doing 3 or 4.
I only do 786 and 236. Now, how I place my fibs, it's a whole different story, and it's based off like really high time frames. So I have the confidence of when I'm on the 1 minute looking at it, I know I can just catch some type of entry off the 1 minute, and it's gonna be pretty accurate when it's based off a higher time frame, which is a lot more data. Like if my areas of interest are based off higher time frames, which is filled with hella data, it's going to be more accurate than someone looking at a 15-minute support zone or a 20-minute. So you know, like these small types of structures on the lower time frame.
Yeah.
So that's why they kind of react kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've shown it here since literally 7 months today. We catch at least 2 to 3 100-point trades a week for free for the past 7 months, and I've shown it back and like just over and over again. I just show it. I always and I don't have to deal with the 0.5 or none of that shit. I don't.
I always thought fibs like, oh, you could put a fib anywhere on your chart and it'll give you a level, because you could literally just put them anywhere and be like, look,
you can.
Yeah, one candle touch this, right? You can. but I've never seen fibs hit so consistently from either of you. Llama's is insane. I'm telling you. I mean, it's nuts.
My entry today was off the 236.
Right. But Brett,
and I could have held it to the 786.
Yeah,
if Brett didn't go into the prop world, he would be one of the biggest streamers on YouTube right now. The momentum that golden pocket was picking up was insane.
Yeah.
Insane how it was rolling. It was sick.
It's gonna always be your best because it's just like Fibonacci's like in the world, like it's in seashells, like you can like literally Google it. It's in like
we looked it up. It's the amount of sunflower seeds. It's crazy. Like it's one of those weird mathematical things that's in the world. We have our CSO, our chief security officer here. He is a disgruntled, raging PTSD Marine, and he hates fibs. As much as he hates the Middle East, and he is so against them, but he cannot deny the profitability shown over and over. He can't do it.
My difference in strategy is like, so like, where's your stop when you do that? Because like for me, I'll try to. It depends where it lines up with support, right? But like, let's say I take a trade off the 618, I'll probably only add like one time. So my stop's typically almost always below the 786 as long as it lines up with something. So like I have a tight stop here. So I'll usually do
I'm
like
typically
an add
getting
here.
in at the 786. I'm typically getting in at the 786 and my stop is a structure point at the 786. I'll have like a 10-15 point stop with 100 point TP. Like it's like a 1 to 10, 1 to 15 like.
So I typically
like if I held
scale
this
in
trade,
from like the right at the 6-1. It depends, right? It has to line up with something. But like I'll do like 1, 2, 3 ads because for me at least what I see is a lot of the time it doesn't get to the 786, and I'm sure you see that sometimes too, right? That's not bad, right? Because for you, honestly, you might take less trades than me, but you have higher R to R every time, so it doesn't really matter, right? You know what I mean? So like I might take more trades because I'm possibly taking it in this zone, but you may take less trades and have a better strategy, right? It just depends on like what the win rate was for how many times we took it. But the good thing is like for all of yours, again, you have such a tight stop. If you're entering down here, most likely, you know, you're probably not holding till the bottom, obviously. But usually there's like a wick or there's something here,
the
right?
structure point's
There's
usually
a reason.
5-10 points. There's times where the 786 reacts so crazy that my stop is the 786 and I'm in right off the bounce off of it. Like right now, if I was still in this trade, I'd be at a 1 to 6 RR. And if it goes to 255, the TP I wanted, which is my 786, which is a 236 to the 786, it's a 1 to 9 RR trade.
Like right here, right? I guarantee you these two candles are in the golden pocket. Ready? I'm going to draw this low to this high. Boom. Golden pocket, right? Like you take this bounce on Tesla, you took it from the GP, right? The 707 wick or 786, and went right to the 236, right? You do it again. Maybe we won't do it as easy this time. Who knows? But you know, we'll see what happens here, but there you are. And the funny thing is too, like that 236 right here, right? If you take it from this high to this low, that's the short golden pocket right here. You could have
there's the golden pocket, the 786. It should lines
the 236 is the short GP. That's why I always take profit there because it could possibly reject. Do you ever do extension?
But that's why I get rid of all the other levels and I only have 236 and 786. So I can hold through. I don't hesitate at the 0.5 or the 382 or the 618 because I don't have it on my chart. And I got rid of it strictly to avoid hesitation and thinking, should I close here or should I enter here? For me, I'm gonna give myself worse entries. And I'm going to cut down on my criteria and lower my standards if I'm looking at the 0.5 and the 618 and the 382. So I literally just have 2 levels. And if I get to them, I take trades. If I don't get to them, then there's no trades.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
But we're typically there every you could ask how many people are here. The 1,600 people here that have watched me for 6 months, you can ask them how fucking accurate this shit is. It's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
Like, I don't know. I think it's
that's why I think in my mind, and you guys know I've been around, my fat ass been around trading a long time. But these are the only 2 people I have ever seen put a fib on a chart, and I'm like, I'll fuck with that entry. I mean, obviously, you know, I think Lama is. You guys know I think Lama's the number 1 of all time when it comes to fibs. I've never seen it. I trade next to the guy every day, and I'm like, this is insane. This is insane. But Brett's Golden Pocket Masterclass is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. That's more of your traditional fib trading, but it's just done so well. It's very clean too. The way you set up your fibs with the gold and gray and change the colors, change everything.
That kind of like emphasizes for me, like I completely hear what Lama's saying too, and I get it. But you know, for me to kind of not take off the levels, but like emphasize it, I just keep the gold ones on there, right? And like,
right.
You know,
should we have the CEO? Should we have Brett come back? Are we gonna have a fib off one day, chat? Do we need a fib off? Do we need a fib off to find out who is the fucking king of fib?
You want to?
I'm feeling like
a secret thought.
I feel like we need a fib off.
Lama, you ever used extensions?
I don't even know what that is. I really don't know much about much.
That's when, like, that's when, like, when the girls are getting ready for like the bachelorette party and they put their hair into like much longer, right? And then they say, "Bitch, don't pull my shit. It's extensions. I paid $370 for this." That's what he's talking about.
So like if you,
I haven't used those.
So extensions, when you're at this is actually a perfect time. Like when you're at all-time highs, it's tough to find targets, right? I don't use the traditional. These aren't the real fib extensions. I'm not even going to go.
Oh, you're talking about where it's on both sides of the fib.
When it goes above your, like past the one. So like here, right?
That's how I determine.
Oh no, I have positives and negative on my fib. Like your fib is only going from 0, 2, 3, 6 all the way to 1. I have it on both sides.
Yeah. So that's an extension.
Yeah. So I use extension.
Yeah. So like this, for instance, like if I didn't know that this candle.
Pay attention to this, chat. Pay attention to this.
If I didn't know this candle was here, I can do from this range. Like this is obviously this is the monthly on Tesla. So this is like for the past few years, this was the range, right? Like this is the high, and this is
first eval passed.
So if I'm gonna blast through this short GP here and go back to the all-time highs, what would my target be? Well, who knows? Because there's no levels up here. Like there's literally fucking nothing, right? So I'll put on the extension levels of the same levels that I was using. You know, 236, 1.5, 1.
Back in the long. Back in the long.
GP hit right there. That's 255, 786.
Yeah, I've been back in the long.
236 to 786.
Anyway,
for full TP, 1 to 8.
Anyway, look at the first target to the wick.
487, right to the wick.
1.236. So when you're at all-time highs, if you think it's going to smash through all-time highs, your targets are simply the previous range and add the extensions, like to the wick. This one was.
Easy.
Right? So that's how I look at them.
So the thing is, I refib. I refib every single day, and kind of like what I say is the difference between like how I fib and how other people fib is you're fibbing like a structure point and you're kind of showing like levels you're currently in. Like today, I had this 255 that I just like, look at the chat. I just put this in the chat right here. I've had this level marked out and I do this every morning. So
that's the fibs.
Nobody could have like been like, oh, we're going to the 255 because it's just randomly there. And I do this every morning, and there we go directly to it off my 236, and there's a 130 point trade live in front of everyone.
I love it. You know the best one recently we had was the Trump one, right? Literally to the 618. I don't know if you knew that on the daily. Did you catch on like that Trump the tariff dip? You take the low from this rip up. You can't get better entry than this.
I took the longs off of
you know what's funny? I can show you a fib.
I didn't use fibs.
I fibbed the yearly. I'll show you. I have fibbed that. I had called the bottom.
Yeah. You go to the monthly chart. If you have, so like all you do, right? You go on the monthly chart. Let's like when you're here, right? And you draw it from the low to the high, you're probably thinking in your head, there's no fucking way we're ever going to get down here, right? You look at this chart. This is what, 12 months, 15 months right here, right? Or this is actually 3 years, almost 3 years to go from like here to here, right? And you're like, there's no way it's going to come back down here. But you draw the level. You just draw the level, right? And you set an alert. And if it does, you fucking take the trade. And sure enough, you go through it and all of a sudden, that bitch starts dumping. It starts dumping. You got your levels, and then all of a sudden, boom! Like you cannot get a better entry, man.
Right. Oh,
look at the picture I put in the chat. That was my 236 on the yearly.
Hold on. Welcome to a new segment on the show, presented by Tradeify today. Presented by Tradeify. This is a new segment on the show. Pay to plate. We got pay to plate. Let's look at it. We got watermelon. We got the fresh. We got the fresh huevos y queso. We got the pan, huevos.
We got the croissant, and we got the huevos con queso, And then you guys
Brett's-
wonder why I
Brett's
could just
life-
fling out that
Brett's
word.
life is fresh. He gets
This is why.
That's,
fresh croissants daily.
You're pay to play, and that's pay for plate.
Ooh.
That's the news. That's the segment on the show. He's paid to
This
play.
segment, pay to play.
This is pay to play. And talk to us about that watermelon. Can I get a little juice in there? Now, Brett, this is going to get a little strange for you. All right, but we're going to do our thing here.
Is this
All
an
right, I just want
ASMR
to get a
thing,
real
bro?
juicy. Just get a real juicy wet bite. Yeah, just like just like if you could get close on the mic for that. Oh fuck yeah, that was so wet. Oh, that was so good. And then can we get a little huevos? Little huevos. Oh, that was really nice. The eggs, they look very yellow. I hope you're not buying that dog shit from like a cheap store. I hope you're getting orange yolk eggs, Lama. I'm worried about your cholesterol, fat ass.
You know, I spent $15 on my fucking carton of 6.
Ugh, love that. How are the eggs? Oh, I could tell. Follow up on the croissant. Is the croissant buttery? Oh,
This is where
no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Brett's here. No, hold on. Brett's here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Here he goes. No, not in front of Brett. Not in front of Brett. Oh God, Brett, I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm sorry. You have to see this. Nah, he's got the new shoes. No. Oh God. This was another delicious segment of Pay to Plate brought to you by, interestingly enough, brought to you by Tradeify. Wow.
Tradeify chef.
That looked delicious.
Oh.
That looked delicious.
So do you see how we're hesitating at the 255? That's why I hit a full TP on my 786. I'm done for the day. The day's over. Just like that. Or if I didn't take the long, I'd now start looking for entry criteria at my 255 and sell it right back down.
It is the best. Brett,
So like,
I want to ask you,
how do you draw it there?
Oh, here, look at that. Look at this. Look, they're fibbing it out. Look,
So how do you draw
You
it?
got to pay it.
Brett, I will personally get on a one-on-one class with you and teach you after this. But if you fucking tell anyone, I promise you I will need 40% of Tradeify.
40%.
40%.
Okay.
I will put it on a contract. I'll put you on a fucking NDA. I promise
All right.
You guys, the fib daddies, I'm telling you, a fib off here is necessary. You guys are the fib daddies. Brett, I think you would actually really enjoy Lama's fibs and the sauce that he provides, and I think it could add an extra layer to your. I mean, I'm telling you guys are like very similar in style. You have the long term holds. You do the damn thing. I think that would be a fucking insane class. The long is still so good. I'm still up 350 a con right now.
He said I'm buying the course.
Listen,
where's the student? Where's the pizza
Lama's
players?
Lama's like going on the course. He's like
chat?
editing double the price, and then he's sending me the link.
Right.
that shit
Yeah,
up
we actually have
right
one course. It's now 50.
Let me jack this link up real quick.
It's 25 grand. It's 25
He
grand.
said he lost 350 in one trade. We're charging 150.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, no, I think all the students right now, I think the people who are getting the most
on a Shopify
the most benefit
let's put 350
is the students. The students are getting all of the sauce and they are fucking succeeding. And that is the greatest thing as someone who sells a course to say is my student is more profitable than 80% of people who sell a fucking course. And I think that's the greatest compliment. And you don't believe it? They got the payout receipts, bitches. And I love that.